station for train service towards the city.
Hey, welcome to part 2 of the Singapore vlog. I am so happy to be back in Singapore. First things first, we had dinner with my grandparents. I was so unbelievably happy to see them. And then we went to go get juice and just explore.
Is that YESSJESS?
Had to fangirl about my idol, YESSJESS. That's the other thing, is you see so many K-pop idols like just naturally on everything as product placement in Singapore or in like any Asian country, and I kind of love that. Most of our evening was just spent like stocking up on things, just exploring the general area. So yeah, on to day 2.
Good morning.
Okay, day 2 started off with us going to my grandma's hairdresser. I was just sort of like, I'll just get something done while I'm there, but to be honest, I don't love how it turned out, but like, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, then we went to go get some food. I went to go get some kaya butter toast, which you'll see in a second. Oh, I got this Horlicks is unbelievably good in Asia. It's so good. And then after lunch, we made our way to Ion, which is this shopping mall in Singapore. Saw another BTS advert. I, again, love seeing K-pop idols everywhere I go. We mostly spent our time in Daiso, which is like this Japanese, like, I don't even want to call it a stationery store because they have like absolutely everything. I was weirdly fixated on these toe socks.
Oh my god. This also. Capitalism really popped off today, ladies. Ew, why does my hair look like that color?
Okay, so this is when I realized I do not like the color of my hair now. This is what my hair used to look like before, and now it's like this weird color of like brown and orange and pink. And yeah, that made my mood sad for the rest of the day. I was still feeling kind of sad about my hair. Call me shallow, I don't care. I was sad about it. It looks okay in that like clip that I just put in, but I was feeling sad, so I just watched the rest of my K-drama and tried, actually, I was gonna say try not to cry. I think I did cry. Anyway, let's move on to the next day.
Next station, Orchard.
So cute.
This day started off with us eating lunch with some of our family friends. Sorry, I forgot to film before we started eating, but it was like just Western food. Then we went to Takashimaya, which is like this underground shopping mall, I guess. There's a lot of underground shopping malls in Singapore. That's something to look out for. Then we went to Paragon and we went to the basement area to go buy some bread. This is a super famous bakery. I believe it comes from Taiwan, but don't quote me on that. Actually, I gotta fact check that before I put that in the video. Of course, I bought some bread because if you know me, I eat an excessive amount of bread. Then we walked over to Somerset 313. That was great timing. We just sort of hung out in this shopping mall. That's something I love to do, is just to hang out in shopping malls for like absolutely no reason. And then we went to go eat again. Surprise, surprise. They bought me this black carrot cake, which is my absolute favorite thing to eat in Singapore. And then I went shopping and we... oh, I couldn't find anything. I forgot that. Then we found these like little Hello Panda pillows and I decided to buy one because why not? Then we said goodbye to our friends and my mum and I made our way over to Marina Bay Sands. I haven't been here in such a long time, so I just wanted to do something like a little bit touristy and a little bit like less local-y.
Hello, I thought I'd update the vlog. We're gonna go see some of the light exhibitions. I hope you can hear me okay. We're gonna go see some of the light exhibitions because there's one going on now. Then I think a little bit before that we're probably gonna get some bubble tea and we're gonna sit by the Merlion because I've actually never seen it before in real life. It's very beautiful inside Marina Bay Sands Hotel. I've never been here before. I'm also so tired, I actually don't think. Somebody just look at me really weird, but I'm actually not sure that I care because I'm so tired. Also, it kind of helps that I'm wearing this face mask so that like I'm not that embarrassed. Yeah, I'll speak to you later.
Then we walked around the entire harbor or marina. It was kind of tiring, but it was really, really nice to just like have a peaceful evening to walk and just see how beautiful the city is. It's really rare that I have like opportunities to do this and just like take time to myself. So I was super happy this evening. Then we saw some art exhibitions and then we got a matcha and we just watched the lights and how pretty it was. Good morning! As you saw in those clips, I had my little coffee in the morning and then I went to the markets with my grandpa. There's him holding up the bag. And then we got some more of that black carrot cake, I'm obsessed, and some prata. And then I took a food coma nap. I passed out. Most of this day was just shopping, eating, and sleeping. So for dinner we went to this hawker center. We all got noodles and fish balls and like some sort of variation of it, as well as some juice. That's what I love about Singapore, is like it's so easy to find fresh juice, and I love that. Hi, Lily. Okay. Oh, bye-bye.
手摆背摆背摆背摆背摆背摆背
Wow! We rounded up the evening watching our favorite Saturday night game show, and then my grandpa cut up this durian and it like stunk up the whole house for like the entire evening. Okay, let's go on to the next day. Hi. I look so sweaty. I've just come back from the market with my grandpa, and I think I put in this vlog, I went to church this morning because my grandparents are religious, and I thought I would go with them. And then we went to, what did we do? Then we met up with my great aunt. We went for brunch or breakfast because it was like, God, I woke up at like 5:30 this morning. So yeah, we went for breakfast and then I went to a couple markets with my grandpa, helped him carry some of the fruits home, and it was nice. It's nice to go for like a little walk, but like the sun has now risen and you can see how sweaty I am. So I'm gonna go out again in a little bit. We're gonna go just explore some of the shops around. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna like change into some home clothes and I'm just gonna like chill out for a little bit, rehydrate, and just rest, because I had to carry a watermelon home. I didn't vlog that because, you know, hands. But yeah, I had to carry a watermelon home, which was like kind of a nice, it was heavy, but it's kind of nice to do that sort of stuff for my grandparents and also just like have a bit of a change of pace from what I'm used to doing in London. So far, I'm enjoying my time in Singapore. I like the weather, I like the fact that it's warm, I like the food, I like spending time with my grandparents, and I like it here.
And I feel like I felt this a little bit on Friday. So that was the day that I went to Marina Bay with my mum. Sometimes I see groups of people who are my age, who are out, like hanging out with their friends. I get like a little bit jealous. Maybe that's weird. It's probably weird. I think it's because like when I was 18 years old, I didn't have a group of friends. Well, for one, I didn't have a group of friends, and then I also didn't have a group of friends that were Asian. So like feeling so normal in my Asianness is such a strange concept to me. Like in recent years, it was not that weird, but I think when I was younger, like definitely when I was 18, it wasn't as normalized because of like my surroundings and, you know, where I lived. So I think I see people my age just hanging out and just like getting to experience being Asian and it being really normal. I feel a bit jealous. I think I've always felt this way, like even in summers when I would go back to Hong Kong and I see like, you know, people having football matches or like just like talking at shopping malls and stuff, like really normal teenage things that I think are really universal, but I feel a bit like nostalgic. I think that is a feeling that will pass the more time I spend in an Asian country. But so far I'm having a nice time. I'll see you in a bit.